I was watching an interesting video, and again, if any of this you don't want to talk about, push us along. But there was a video with this woman, Wendy Wright. I found it very interesting to watch because I saw you making all the good arguments. But a good argument will never make headway if the participants don't agree to certain basic rules of engagement.
Yeah.
And I just, at some point, I was wondering if it was fighting a just losing battle. And so did you find that satisfying, that conversation with her?
Of course not, no. But in a way, I mean, she was purporting to be playing by the same rules because what she kept saying was, show me the evidence, show me the evidence.
Right,
But
you must have known that going in,
well,
right?
But I mean, I kept saying, okay, let's go to the museum. I will show you the evidence.
Yes. But you see, but you're assuming that if you laid out a logical argument, she would be convinced.
No, well, okay.
But that is clearly...
No, clearly not. Well, in her case, I would not have aspired to change her mind. But this was a television program we were making. I was interviewing her for television. And so I didn't really have my eye on changing her mind. I had my eye on the 2 million viewers, people who were going to be watching the television program.
And what does the data show? That was the other question I have. Has this approach really been effective?
I don't know. I suspect so. I think that my guess is that there are a very large number of people who are sitting on the fence, or perhaps hardly even realize there was a fence to sit on, and who will see something like my interview with Wendy Wright and will be swayed to think this is actually quite an interesting subject, and I will indeed go and look at the evidence. So I'm hoping that's
and
true.
Is that better than, again, my approach has always been sort of, and it's yours too, really, to show people the wonder of science and get them excited about the power of scientific explanation rather than trying to say this other stuff makes no sense. Don't touch it, but just show them the wonder of this. It goes back to Santa Claus, really. You know, do you want somebody to discover the power of the scientific approach, or do you want to tell them that this other approach doesn't work?
Yeah, there's a lot in that, and I think we probably need to do it both ways.
Right. Can I go to a related question? I'll take some of the questions from the audience. An allied question that I have, which is, how do you feel about a human being holding irrational or contradictory beliefs at the same time? So let me give you a concrete example.
Okay.
So my father died 27 years ago. I know he's dead. I still talk to him on a regular basis.
Yeah.
There are cases when I'll ask him to do things. As a physicist, I know that makes no sense. As a human being, I don't give a shit. So I guess when you hear that, do you say, man, you're an idiot?
No,
or like,
no,
you know...
No. No, I think that's quite normal, and I
do you
think
do
that's
it?
a human.
I mean, do you find yourself doing it?
No, but I wouldn't be terribly. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, it wouldn't shock me.
If a plane was going down, you're on it. Do you pray to God?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you even invoke God even for a moment?
I might use the word God.
What would you mean by which God? Which God would you mean?
Yeah, I certainly do. I mean, it's part of the language. It's not. Yeah. There are times when one says, "Oh my God," you know, "Oh God."